Hey, it's Mark, RPM Tesla Aftermarket Accessories. We've got replacement T logos today. We're going to show you everything about them so you'll know how to install them. They're great. They're simple to install because they're sitting on cardboard backing. You're going to buy either the glossy black or the satin black. We're doing a Model 3 today, and we're going to start in the trunk, and then we're going to show you the hood. On the Model Y, the curvature or the recessed angle is so great, it won't be on cardboard. So this one will have to be placed. So we're going to show you how to do it, how to set it up. You want to identify hood versus trunk to start. This is obviously the trunk on the Model 3. And you'll know because it feels a little recessed here on the back or protruding out. So it's curved to fit this curve. We're going to show you how to do everything right now, how to prep the surface and how to install it. So you'll notice first of all that we've got a cardboard card. And we've got backing paper on the back, a cardboard card, and then we have clear transfer tape on the front. So each of these pieces is designed to make this installation super easy. That is, if I can grab it. So anyway, this is going to allow us to transfer it, and this is going to allow us to stick it right where your current T is, as these are replacements. They're not the caps that sit up a little higher. So what you want to do first is figure out exactly where the current T is. And then you want to put it in place, and we're going to show you how to tape it down. So we're going to tape the cardboard in place. Then we're going to use these 4 pieces of tape to make a box that's going to show you exactly where we're going to stick it. And then we're basically going to put it on like this, stick it down and peel it, and it's going to hold. It's that simple. Okay, so now we're going to line up the horizontal and vertical access points. So take some tape, use 1 inch, don't waste 2 inch like us. We recommend that you put this piece of tape down going right up to the bottom of the T. So this is going to tell us exactly where we need to be in a vertical position or horizontal position. Vertical. This is going to be horizontal. So in this case, we want you to put a piece of tape going this way. So we're going to line up the top of the arch and the bottom of the tip, and then we're going to secure it to the car. So you got to have a piece ready to go to secure it. So make sure you got a piece up here, and then we're going to peel them right off. So simply line this up, which is the middle of your license plate, and go all the way down here. You'll feel it, you'll know right where it ends. And here you can see we're going right on top of the T. You can peek behind it like this. Okay, so now this is where we're going to mount the T. So now what we want to do is we want to put down these 4 pieces of tape so we know exactly where to mount it after we remove the original one. So now we're going to go like this for the bottom, and this for the top to hold it, and this for the side. So now we have it figured out exactly where we want to put it. So we want to secure it in this spot. So just use 1 inch tape and put it right on the edge. Now remember, the square box is going to be our guide for when we're going to secure it to the car. So that one's done. Bottom one's good. We'll put this one on here. It's also going to help us keep everything clean while we remove the stock one. And that one there. Now this is curved, so it's going to make a little bit of a radius. So just double check and make sure everything is perfect right where you want it. This one here, for instance, I'm going to peel up. Put it right underneath the cardboard while it's bent and curved. And the last one, it's going to go right across the top. And while this is curved and pushed in this position, right here, and here. All right. So now we're good to go. So check your square. Make sure, you can even measure it. It's exactly 4 inches from edge to edge. So we'll probably get a still of that to show people with the camera. And now we're going to remove the T. So to remove your stock T, we're going to give you some fishing tape. And then we're also going to give you some adhesive promoter, but you will have to have some rubbing alcohol and maybe some adhesive remover. So let's start with taking it off. We want to be careful when you take it off because the tape is going to protect the outside, but everything inside of here we don't want to damage or scratch. So like our dual motor badges that go on the side here, you don't want to chip the paint. So you want to put it like under the arch, go halfway across, come out, hook it on the other side. So if you force this arch all the way across, you can jam the edge into the paint and damage the paint. So just go straight to the middle, and then it pops right off. And now the bottom one, same thing. Start from one side, hook it, and go all the way across. And if your fishing line breaks, that's why we give you extra. Same thing here, go up to the middle. You'll feel the heat, but heat doesn't scratch paint. Sharp surfaces do. And then this way, so it's almost all the way off, and then just grab it and lift it slowly. Don't scratch or chip your paint with these sharp edges. Okay, now we got to get this adhesive off. So there's a couple of ways to do that. You can try Goo Off, you can try adhesive remover, or like we're going to do in this video, we're going to do it the hard way to show you what it's like at home. We're just going to use isopropanol alcohol. This is actually even diluted a little bit. And you'll see if you just use your thumb that a lot of times you can just push this stuff and take it, get it right off. So you're just removing the excess adhesive that's under the arch. So this is how Tesla tapes them on in the factory. They stick them in place, they push them on, and then we take off that chrome tee like this. So that was pretty easy. Rubbing alcohol will take the rest of that off. Now we're going to start here. Now you can use a heat gun, you can use a thumb, switch fingers if you feel a blister coming. It's a little cleaner than using all types of chemicals like remover and alcohol dripping all over the place. So it's up to you. Just don't scratch the paint. Don't use a sharp fingernail. Watch your jewelry. All right. Let's see if we can zip through this. Now you can see where it's lighter, how easy it comes on. So it's not bad at all, especially this is a newer car. It seems that the older the car, the more the foam tape has sometimes hardened or sticks to the tee too hard too. All right, so I got almost all of it off. And again, I'm not using anything but a finger, but switch them up a little bit. You don't want to get a blister. Sometimes people use rubber wheels too. But we'll just keep going. And we're doing this in real time. Okay, so now take a towel and use a microfiber towel and just rub. It's gonna smear it and smudge it. And now we're gonna use rubbing alcohol. So spray it on the towel. And the rubbing alcohol is going to eat it away a little bit. Almost like acetone. And then it'll get soaked. You can spray it a little bit, let it sit. And that should get the rest of it off. And then we'll start with our installation. So just keep rotating the towel. You'll see it start to smear. And sometimes it takes a couple minutes. We're almost done. And sometimes we have a little adhesive cleaner. Watch this. This stuff works crazy fast. Or Goo Off, or Goo Gone. And then just rub like this. This kind of dissolves it. Takes it off very fast. All right, so when you get it 99% clean, we'll do the final wipe down. Again, always rotate your towel around. Make sure you got a nice clean towel. And then we're gonna use the alcohol squeak test to make sure it's squeaky clean. So if you do have wax or anything on here, it shouldn't make a difference because we're only going to be installing the new tee where the old tee was located. All right, now we're done. Now last wipe and let it dry. Okay. Okay, once you get the surface clean, you let everything dry. Again, the trunk tee will be in a bag for the Model 3. Again, the Model Y will not be on cardboard. You'll have to peel it off and put it on without the frame design. So let's take a look at this. Make sure it's exactly where you want it. Everything looks good. Now, first thing to do is peel off the back. So we're gonna take off the foam cover or this paper backing. And you'll see more of the curve. Put it just like this, right in place. Line it up at the bottom and curve it like this. And you've done it. We've installed your emblem. It's in the perfect location. And then watch this. You just go like this and peel off the back cardboard and hold the tee down. And it's installed. Absolutely perfect. Just like that. We don't even peel the front transfer tape off. You put the foam down, line it up, and you're on perfect. Looks great. And you can move it around slightly. All right, now we're gonna go do the front, let it dry, and you shouldn't have any issues with wind. This tape, double-sided tape bonds very quickly. All right, let's go do the front. Looks perfect. And one last thing about cleanup, if you happen to see any more of the adhesive promoter, where you might have went outside, just use the rubbing alcohol. Take all the residue off of the tape if you're using painter's tape or any other kind of tape. Doesn't that look great? It's stuck on perfect. The arch is good. And now we're gonna go do the front tee next. All dry. Okay, we've already masked off the square for the hood. Now again, same thing. Put the tee down right in the square. Make sure you're centered perfect. It's gonna look great. Now, what we're gonna do is we're going to pull the backing off again. So backing tape paper off the rear. Put the bottom edge down, right at the bottom. Sit right on top of the tape, watch the top, and that's it. Look at that, you've installed your emblem. Press firmly so the transfer tape will let go. And you'll see what I mean here. As we push this down, the tape is grabbing on the back side of the tee. So you can pull the transfer tape off if you want, it doesn't matter. This is just helping us get perfect alignment. And then pressure on the pressure sensitive adhesive tape, lift it straight off and you're done. Doesn't that look great? About a 5-minute install once you get the original tee off. It sits flat and flush. Looks amazing. Clean it up, you're done. No need to worry about taping it down because this thing is stuck. And then just clean the car up. Thanks again for watching. We're gonna have these, of course, for sale in glossy black and satin black. And then all the caps are available in real carbon fiber, glossy black, satin black. But it sure looks great. And it's solid ABS plastic. It's not gonna chip or peel because it's not painted. It's solid plastic all the way through. Thank you for watching RPM Tesla. Like or subscribe to this video. Be sure to get the new product releases as soon as items come out. And we appreciate your business. Download our app. It's really awesome. And our Father's Day sale continues one more day. And pretty easy. A little framed out template. Drop it right in place wherever you want it. Buy one for your computer, buy one for your front door. Buy it for anything. Easy to install. Thank you.